Hello friends and welcome to Free Shiksha again. We'll continue our discussion on permutation and combination, and I'll start with arrangements today. And counting is a very important type which comes under arrangements. A typical question looks like this one. How many 4-digit number can be formed with digits 0 to 7? And again, this can be divided into two parts. First, when you can repeat the digits, and second, when the repetition is not allowed. What this means is that in first case, a possible 4-digit number can be 1, 1, 2, 3. Here I have used 1 twice, but this is allowed here. Repetition is allowed. Whereas in this case, case B, you cannot use the same digit twice. So 1, 1, 2, 3 is not a valid combination here. You have to create a number which looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, or so on and so forth. So these are the two subtypes which comes under counting. So a lot of questions comes from this type, which are like forming the possible number of combinations, or the telephone numbers, that how many numbers you have to dial before you dial in the correct number. So we'll look at this particular question in this lecture. So I'll take the first part, A part first. Now the thumb rule to solve these kind of questions is that you have to fill the places with constraints first. So since we have to form a 4-digit number, I'll create 4 places and then we'll fill those places which have some constraints on them first, right? So I'll start with the A part, when the digits can be repeated. You see here that I have created 4 blanks for 4 digits, and this place has a constraint that you cannot use 0 here. So this is the place that I will fill first, right? Why can't you use 0 here? Because if you use 0, then this will no longer be a 4-digit number. This will become a 3-digit number, right? So this place has a constraint. So 0 cannot be used. What all numbers can be used here? You can use all the 7 digits from 1 to 7 at this place. Does this hundreds place has any constraint? No. You can use any digit from 0 to 7 at this place. So you can use all the 8 digits at this place. And similarly, for the rest of the 2 places also, you do not have any constraint. You can use any digit from 0 to 7 at these places. So from 0 to 7 you have 8 digits. You can use any of the 8 digits at these places. You multiply these numbers and 3584 is your final answer. Now we come to the second part, when you cannot use a digit twice. So the first blank that we fill remains the same, like this. You can use only 7 digits here apart from 0. Now you understand here that since you have utilized 1 digit, out of these 8 digits I have utilized 1 digit. It could be 1, it could be 2, it could be 3. I cannot use that digit again, right? So how many digits do I have left? It's 7, right? I have used say 1 here, then I have 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. I am left with 7 digits. So 7 is the possible number of digits I can use here. And now I have utilized 2 digits out of these 8. How many digits am I left with? 6, right? So this place can be filled with 6, and similarly the last place can be filled with 5. So this is the difference when you can use and when you cannot use the same digits twice. In the earlier case, we could have 8 possible digits which could fill this place. Similar was the case here and here also. But now when you cannot repeat the digits, this has come down to 7, this to 6 and this to 5, right? And this is the only place which you have to fill first. The rest of the places can be filled in any order. So I can have 7 here, 6 here, 5 here. That does not matter. It's a mere representation that I have rendered here. So 7 into 6 into 5 is the main concern that you have. It's 6 into 7 into 5. It does not matter actually. So what is the final answer? It's 1470. This is another question where you have more constraints. Earlier we just had one constraint, that you cannot use 0 at the 1000 place. Here I have added some more constraints, that you have to create a 4-digit number which has to be an even number. Digits could be anything from 0 to 9, and now this number has to be more than 4000, so this will also add some constraint. And you cannot repeat the digits. This is the final constraint that we have. I'll take this question in the second part of our video, of our topic, which is on counting and arrangements. So do look for the second video, and I'll post it soon. And that is it for this video. Thank you so much, guys.